Now I have sound. I just talked to a turned off mic. I'm whispering. Oh my god. See, I told you it's going to take a month to get ready for hurricane season. Because we'll be doing these live every day. Okay, I'm back, Wendy. Oh, I told you guys the winning Powerball numbers. Did you get them? I told you the secret of life. All right, so I didn't have the microphone on, but so anyway, we'll be doing. We're back. I didn't say anything important. I just said hi. So we're gonna go over the weather for the weekend. Talk about what's cooking. Today's Friday. If you were unsure what day it was, it's Friday. As we have no clue as we're cooped up. All right, so here's the current radar map. It's up there, April Charleston. All right, I'm back live again. We got a wild snowstorm going up north here. In fact, winter storm warnings are happening. What's up, Trask? Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, Louisa. I miss you guys too. But hey, we'll be back every day, almost every day. Douglas, yes, it's way higher than normal. Almost record heat right now, Douglas. The Gulf has been a story from a few Mets, and it's 4-5 degrees Celsius above normal currently, and that's going to be fueling our spring storms and hurricane season, unfortunately. In case you missed it yesterday, AccuWeather was the first. They came out with their hurricane predictions above normal. Then Colorado State came out with theirs above normal. Yesterday, Weather Channel came out with theirs above normal. Hey, Telford. What's up, Sandy? Lake City. Hey, I remember going up there to see that. I got my Princess Cup from yesterday. Cheers. But we had the big ice storm up there a couple years ago. Yeah, it's snowing. Can you believe that? Yeah, so check this out. So we got winter storm warnings going on up north here. And parts of Illinois, Ohio. Crazy. Morning temps. The whole country is pretty cool. It's going to be a quick warm-up. But let's talk about the weekend before I lose everybody. We got 1,000 people. So we got sound. Yes, Gail, I'm back. I was just testing you to see if everybody's listening. All right. So Storm Prediction Center this morning, they update these long-range ones in the morning time. Here we go. Here's Sunday's risk. Number one question people ask is it going to be like Easter weekend? It's scary to say no because it only takes one, but they are expecting less of an outbreak, obviously. We had over 100, 115, possibly 120 tornadoes Easter weekend. That was crazy. Hey, Evelyn, what's up? Jacksonville. Yeah, Miami. Linda, hot down there. What's up, Linda? What's up, Gail? Yeah, so we're looking at less of an outbreak, but it only takes one, just like a hurricane. So, and here's what's cooking. I got some model maps, but this one was posted. Severe storms likely Sunday across the Gulf Coast. Greatest threat from Louisiana to Georgia, including tornadoes, damaging winds, large hail. So that's Sunday coming up. Now it could stretch onto the East Coast. This low pressure we're going to show you. Let's look at the GFS right here. And so we got two things cooking. So we have a little front diagonally from Texas all the way up to the northeast. This is happening today into tomorrow. And we're going to have some of this rain linger into Florida tomorrow. So we'll talk about that more in detail. But let's look at this low pressure. So our low pressure starts to set up Saturday night, and there you go. You start to see the heart of it. It's kind of hard to tell there, but it's going to be dropping below 1,000 millibars. Hey Raymond, yeah, Palm Harbor, man, that's my neck of the woods. I'm gonna go see Dad here in a little bit. Dad, I grew up on Nebraska Avenue. Went to school to Palm Harbor Middle. Rode my bike both ways uphill. But here's the low pressure developing, and it's going to escape off the Carolina coast on Sunday night, Monday morning, but it's going to be dropping below 1,000 millibars, 997. So this is what they're worried about. The leading edge of this front or low pressure area is going to be fueling storms on Sunday. And you can kind of see it go there, and then a little bit of lingering rains down into Florida. So same setup. Florida Peninsula is going to probably miss the severe stuff. But as far as coastal impacts, for sure, once we escape the tornado outbreak, or chance, not outbreak, that's what I was saying. The question is, haven't heard the word outbreak yet, except the risk of tornadoes. But big wind, big hail, low pressure, a lot of wind. This thing's going to escape off the Carolina coast on Monday, so it's going to be a windy day Monday, all along the northeast coast for sure. Big coastal impact. So Sunday, Monday, we're watching this low pressure. Now here's a little high resolution radar. This is your NAM, and now this is interesting. Here's that big snow band going across the middle U.S. right now. Winter storm warnings are up. But this front tomorrow, this is tomorrow overnight. So here's around midnight. All right, so here's our front diagonally. This is our first little weather feature. This will be tonight into tomorrow. It's a leading edge of a front before the low pressure develops behind it. And it's going to make its way out here Saturday morning, 9 a.m. So we could have coastal rains. All this moisture gets fed up. So we're going to have overnight AM rains here along the East Coast tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. Going to have some along the Outer Banks, possibly some storms, Carolinas. This is tomorrow 9 a.m. Here's a little bit of energy staying behind across the Panhandle, and it's going to make its way across the state. Yesterday, somebody was asking about Jacksonville. Here's 1 o'clock tomorrow. A little bit of energy coming across the top of Florida, and it's going to escape on out of here. So there is an upper half Florida rain threat tomorrow morning for the Panhandle, and then early afternoon for upper Central Coast. So don't be surprised. We'll see some spotty rains, a few storms. But then our stuff starts to brew here as we get into Sunday. And here we're starting to pick it up on high resolution radar right here. This is the area we're watching. So tomorrow we'll start to see more of these higher resolution graphics. Here's your supercell map. And it is showing that risk. So the supercell map is not golden, but it is a good map here on the high resolution radars that shows you the potential for strong storms. Now you can see this initial line here tonight and tomorrow. Faintly see it here. Almost, no chance of supercells. Maybe a few in that peninsula tomorrow for Florida as daytime heating. But as we get into Sunday, the last part in the 90th hour. This is 1 o'clock on Sunday. Supercell risks really increase. So Sunday night, we're going to be watching all this. So there's what's cooking. Hope that made sense. What's up, Austin? So yeah, the rain is definitely a big concern. I did a drought meter here earlier, and I got somebody who said I was wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But here's the current... So Texas and the southeast here. Texas has got extreme drought in South Texas. I guess I was more surprised across the upper Gulf that we had states showing drought. Louisiana, Mississippi, right across the upper Gulf. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it seems like you guys have had a ton of rain in the first part of the year, but maybe that rain was a little to the north. But here's Florida. This was updated just a couple days ago, and Florida's in the orange now. D2 severe drought for Florida. And that's pretty... Hey, John. What's up, buddy? Is that the one? Hey, what's my local Tarpon Greek buddy? No, Gail. I'm always wrong. I'm a social mediaologist. Oh my goodness, Peggy, that's sad. Four of your family's homes are now totally gone after Easter Sunday. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully they're safe. 120 plus tornadoes this last weekend. Man, I just don't. I can't imagine. Scary stuff. Hurricanes, man. Hurricanes. You could plan on hurricanes. We have weeks sometimes. Hey, Lane, that's funny. But, we have a lot of time to prepare for hurricanes. Now, Hurricane Michael was kind of sneaky, but we still had a couple days at least. Tornadoes, man, they just pop out of nowhere, and they're already talking now about making sure you have your ways of getting news alerts for Sunday. So the threat is there for some tornadoes again this Sunday. Here's your drought, though. We're looking at the drought meter, and you can see the ponds here in Pinellas are definitely dry. And long-range radar or rain is not looking good for Florida. This is your 5-day rain map, or South Texas. Anything green, that's like spitting. That's like 1/10 of an inch. The blues get up to about 1 inch. This is over 5 days. So, again, the big pocket of rain. We got an excessive rain outlook for day 3 now. This is Sunday. So we could have flooding on Sunday. Low pressure develops, brings up all these storms on Sunday night, and this is your excessive rainfall map. So the big event we're watching is coming up. We're always looking at what next here, and like to look long term, long range. And here's Miami. Look at that. Miami's still holding out, 80 degrees. Everybody else in the country right now is pretty cool. Look at this. Most everybody in the country is in their 50s. South Texas 71, but most everybody's in their 50s right now. It's pretty rare. Rare cool front here in middle April. But Miami's holding out. All right, so what's going on? Oh, my goodness, Sheila. Yeah, I think I showed that picture. There's some other stories, fascinating stories about pictures being carried 100-plus miles. People found from those tornadoes. So anyway, all right. Anything else cooking? Let's see. Today's Friday. I don't know what's new in my world. Let's see. What are we doing? I rode my bike yesterday. Trying to lose. I'm down a little bit more. I need to put air in my tires, but it's harder to push the bike. So that's my contribution to getting through this coronavirus. I'm trying to lose weight, do a little more exercise, and I've been doing a bazillion projects around the house. So there you go. What's for lunch? Not sure. I haven't even had breakfast yet. All right, so there you go. That's what's cooking. Tomorrow's storm outlook. A little bit of those storms I showed you guys. Eastern Carolina. So daytime heating tomorrow. We could have few of these storms hit the Outer Banks, and then as our storm starts to brew tomorrow through Texas. So there you go. Yep. Diplomas. So anyway, yeah, overnight. Okay, Jenna, good question. South Carolina coast. I think it might be more earlier Monday, late Sunday, possibly for the East Coast. I think the East Coast could be more like early Monday hours along the East Coast. And then the big winds again. New York did have crazy wind gusts. My mom told me she saw they had 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts in New York. We were showing all that possibility. So the Euro did pan out on that one. Sometimes the Euro is a little overdone. But let's take a look at this low pressure develop here. Going into, wow, look at that old mess. Here we go. So here's our low pressure right here. Kind of hard to see, but this is Sunday, 10 p.m. There's all our storms developing during the day. This is Sunday, 3 p.m. But these are your wind gust map. Now, as our low pressure escapes, this is what I wanted to see. This is when the low pressure gets over the Atlantic. This is Monday, 11 a.m. So look at that. 50, 60 mile-an-hour wind gusts here along the, basically, Georgia North, Charleston 54. So it could be a windy day on Monday. It could be a windy early morning, Myrtle Beach 48. So, and then as our low pressure really gets going here, little pre hurricane season low pressure. So deja vu, right? All right, nothing cooking in the tropics. Nope. Erica, there is Pacific action. Pacific season starts 15 days before the Atlantic season. And look, they're already getting some color on their prediction map here. Look at that. So there is a sign that the Pacific is waking up. Nothing really on the Atlantic side yet. And usually what we'll get is we'll get one of these fronts. Like right now we have a little bit of energy. Let me see if I can get a good surface chart. So sometimes, like here's our Easter front hanging around. Sometimes these tail of these fronts will get stuck down here in the Gulf, and they'll start spinning up a little bit, and then they'll get pulled northward. But this time of the year, we're getting these back-to-back fronts, and it'll make it hard for anything to get going because there's when these fronts come, there's a tremendous amount of wind shear early on, and these fronts basically push everything out to sea or just get them merged with the next incoming front. So a lot of shear right now, but the water is very hot. So once these fronts start becoming less frequent, then we'll get one. And you know, May storms are very common. So there's the birds, Don. Yep, the birds. You hear the birds. Free bird. I can't believe the birds are still around. The birds are the most unloved pet we have ever had, but I take care of them. And hey, Jay Michael, good question. El Nino, when we were, yes. Hey, Rosemary, I usually do. I usually try to do one. 9/19, if you haven't heard the story. ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, big sponsor for Facebook, and they're back for another year. But they're sponsoring our tropical season again, and we do an update almost every day. And I'll upload these to YouTube. There you go, Annie. I actually have the door shut. And I don't know where Louie's at. We got to find Louie. Oh, I hear him. Ooh. Here he comes. Oh, it's Rusty. I can't pick Rusty up. He's 100 pounds. Emily, where's Louie? Bring him here. So yeah, 9/19, Cindy. I think it's 9/19. 9/19. And the story behind that was I take Emily to the school bus at 9 o'clock. And here he comes. Come here, Louie. Come here. Here he comes. Come on, buddy. Come here. You know the time. Come here. Come here. All right. He likes to say hi to everybody. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's stuck. He usually doesn't come this way. All right. Here he comes. All right. Here's our Hurricane Louie. And then I'll tell you the story on Louie real quick. This is our buddy. He's 2 years old now. He's semi-famous. We always say hi to everybody. Likes to say hi to Louie in the morning, though. Right, Louie? He's a Frenchie. What do you think, Louie? You say hi to everybody? He's got a face only a mother could love, right, buddy? What do you think? What do you think? He's a good boy. On my regular Facebook page, I joke. What's up, AJ? Good post, yes. But I joke I hate small dogs because I do. But anyway. So the 9/19, I tried to do 9 o'clock, but I couldn't get back from the bus stop in time. And then I found out that when I stop in my driveway, sometimes I have neighbors that like to talk. So I tried 9:10 one season, and then I was like, I need like another 5 minutes. So 9:19 worked. So that's when we do it. There's our coach, Renee. What's up, Renee? Wauchula Police Department. I think it's Wauchula. Somewhere in the middle of the state. Louie is cute. So the story on Louie was we told Emily if she got straight A's all year in 7th grade, that she could pick out any dog she wants. So that was what she wanted. But hey, straight A's are tough. Plays softball every day of the week, right? So, all right, cool. So that's how we get our storms. Let's see what else we can talk about real quick. Nothing really cooking today. Tomorrow, a little bit of action coming across, diagonal. So again, tomorrow you're going to get a little bit of North Florida action and possibly Carolina action tomorrow. We're going to have a weak front line, no big storm, just rains. And the big stuff comes Sunday. So that's that. Thank you there, Steve Owens. What's up, Renee? You're welcome. Yeah, but look, hey, we did good last year, man. During Dorian, we hit 44,000 was the record at one time. On our chat. Can you believe that? 44,000 at one time, man. We were rocking. Hey Cindy, I hope to. Yeah, I've been trying to. Been working a little bit of Big Storm Brewing emails back and forth. So if you know anybody at Big Storm, they got the best name. They're making hand sanitizers right now, so they're kind of tied up, which they're doing a great thing. So they don't want to talk about this yet. But anyway, they're local. Hoping the little brewery I worked with, Trouble Water, they're not big enough for distribution. And man, they made a great beer, Kevin and Steve. But in order to be sold, it has to be able to get distributed. And my buddies at ABC said they'd probably help distribute it, which would be amazing. I would love to see a Weather Page beer for After All of Us and have it sold at ABC across the state. That would be phenomenal. Help pay for my beer fund. Hey Richard, good to see new viewers, man. We're gonna hit 1 million this year, by the way. Hey Sandy, yeah, well, South Pacific. That's something. I'm learning more and more about other parts of the globe. I mean, yesterday the Weather Channel announced that they were predicting an above average season. A lot of their reasoning was the activity in the Indian Ocean. But Pacific definitely, with the water temperatures, controls the amount of shear that we have here in the Atlantic side. No, it did not, Cindy. It was only sold local, but it was good. Yeah. All right. So anything else? Let's see real quick. Nothing really cooking. There we go. So we're watching this low. We'll see what it does. Like I said, they're not calling it a outbreak like Easter, but they are warning people that we could have tornadoes and large hail. And that's a lot of our viewing area right here. A lot of the upper Gulf and even into the East Coast here. So, and I suspect on Monday we'll have a little bit more action up this way. All right, cool, man. Hey, Derek, what's up? Yes, Coral, Pensacola. You might be a little more Sunday afternoonish. I just pay attention closely to the timing of this thing. Hey, John Tree. I hope that's right. Thank you for being a supporter. We have a lot of great supporters on Facebook, and just a little way to tip your bartender, right? If you ever give a bartender $5 and you don't even know that person, but you give them $5, that's all it is to be a Facebook supporter for a whole month. So if you like what I do, you can tip your bartender. All right, well, that's cool. All right, well, I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel again. Here's my webpage. I turn off the YouTube stream when I go live, and I'm gonna put it back on. But I got a really cool stream right now. I love it. I added a Twitter feed here that shows all of the updated tweets. So if you're stuck on a TV or something and don't have Facebook, you can at least keep up with watches and warnings, current radar, and see the latest tweets, which gives you a lot of great information. So that's new. You can watch them on my app, and I'll upload this video. Here's my YouTube channel, Mike's Weather Page. Got 2.5 thousand. That's only 2,500. But there's all my weather videos. There's yesterday, the day before. So I'll post it on there, and you guys can watch it. So, all right, cool. Get the new shirt. Heck yeah, Derek. My blue one's faded out. I got it way down here, down yonder here. You can get your Drunk Donkey shirts. My favorite color is this blue one. Kind of like I don't know if it's that blue. Maybe that's the one. I got a couple of them. I could wear that one. That'd be hot. Lime green. There you go. Margaritaville green. Great fun. All right. Hey, we'll see you guys. Yeah, Sabrina, yes. You got it. And what I did last year, well, I'll probably just do that this year, is I uploaded all the videos last year toward the end of the year. So here's some of our tropical updates last year. Let's see. I was doing it pretty regular. Look at this. I started it. I guess I was doing it a lot. 9/11. So yeah, I was doing Dorian. Yeah, so here you go. I mean, these are 9:19 a.m. every day. You can see them. 9/11, 9/12, 9/13, 14, 16. So pretty much every day I go live. Pretty much the same format. We just talk. Look at that. Oh man, now that makes your heart sink right there when you see tropics. Look at that. That's what we talk about when we do the tropic stuff. Look at that. Wow, that was pre-storm stuff there. All right, cool. I did not see those yet, Anthony David. I had to look. NC. I don't even know what those are. Let me see. North Carolina. I might have to look on Twitter. Send me the link, man. I'll take a look at it. I know we're starting to get a lot of predictions out now. Football predictions. All right, shoot me the link so I know exactly. Maybe this guy. Let's see. NSU Kane. Maybe it was under. Let's see. Maybe it was under Robbie Berg. No. I'm looking, man. Trying to find it. All right, cool. Well, we'll look at it. Yeah, we need to stay home order for tropics, right? Crazy. Well, some of the beaches are opening up today. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I had to look for it. It was like the earthquake yesterday. I couldn't find it until we were going off. Here's some of the heat indexes. John Morales out down there talking. But yeah, we got hurricane webinars. I don't know if you've been following these or not, but they've been doing these hurricane webinars from the National Hurricane Center, and I haven't got to watch one yet, but it's free, kids. But there you go. I'll leave that up there. Okay, cool. I'll look at it. Oh, okay. Man, I can't click it. I can't click it on this screen. Maybe I can. Let's see. I'll go to. Okay, we'll watch me live. This will be weird. Make sure my volume's down because I hate to hear myself talk. We'll see if we can find that link if I can click on it. And if you're still watching, you're just bored. I know. Posted the link. Okay. Let me see. All right, there's that. Let me see if I can make it bigger. And then we will. Let's see. Damn it. Okay, I saw the link. Oh. There it is. Like the sound effects. All right, hey, there you go. All right, so active season. So the Atlantic hurricane season will be active 1, according to North Carolina State University. 18 to 22 names. So that's quite a bit more than average. Yeah, well, they're predicting higher than normal too. So they're, pretty much everybody's predicting higher than normal hurricane season. Whether or not it pans out, we'll see. But the conditions are definitely favorable long term for storms. So there you go. Let's see, Don. Yep, Outer Banks opening up. There you go. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Michelle, you're excused. Hey, Megan, stormy in Florida. Let's see. Now, so tomorrow in Florida, we're going to have a little bit of energy across the Panhandle tomorrow morning-ish, and then the early afternoon-ish, I-4 northward is going to have a chance. Maybe Central Florida is going to have a chance for some popcorn storms. Nothing too severe tomorrow. And then on Sunday, our big storm system, we're watching North Florida for sure is going to have to watch this a lot. But again, this thing fizzles out I-4 south. But for sure on Sunday, you need to watch these storms here across the upper parts of Florida. Hey, Jim, what's up, buddy? Hey, yes. All right, so what a good question. The African dust. Well, early season storms typically don't come from Africa. Oh, I was looking for the SAL map while we talked about SAL. SAL is the Saharan air layer, and if it opens up, it's trying. Here's another map. This is from Bay News 9. So there you go. It's a good little shot. It's on Bay News 9. But anyway, so usually we start getting our July, August. We start looking far Atlantic for the Cape Verde season. So a couple years ago, the Atlantic was very cool out here, and a lot of it was because we had heavy SAL early in the season, and that was actually cool in the Atlantic. And Louis wants to come back up, so we'll let Louis fall asleep. He's like a big baby. But typically we don't worry about the SAL until peak of season going into August, and then we really start to watch it. And it comes in waves. And what we saw with Hurricane Florence was Florence actually went north above the SAL, and it was pretty fascinating how it kind of escaped it. So SAL is very hard to predict. I don't think there's any long-range models for that. It's just a very seasonal or not weekly type of an event that you'll get these big plumes of SAL, and then there'll be a break, and then and what we normally see early in the season too is we'll see a system come off of Africa and actually kind of pave the way for future systems. Like the first couple systems that come off of Africa usually, kind of push the atmosphere and juice up the atmosphere. It's not very scientific, but it's very true. You'll get a system push that SAL and kind of suck it up, and then opens the door for the next system. So SAL is not a very long-range predictor. It's kind of like each storm is different, I guess, is the way to go there. And see, look at Louis. Louis is curling up. This is what he does. Let's see, I turn my camera. and he'll prefer to sit there the whole day. So anyway, what's cooking out? So I'll let me go. And hey, what's up, Robin? Good morning. Good morning, Kathleen. Yeah. So hopefully everybody has a great weekend. As we're all going stir crazy, I bet. I'm going stir crazy. I can't handle this. I'm used to going out to eat, and we're used to playing sports every night of the week, and it's been a huge change of routine, that's for sure. What's up, Callie? Our boater, Dunedinish. Yeah, Janet, he's a good boy. All right, so if you're just tuning in, we'll say see you later. But here's the scoop: nothing too much to worry about today and tomorrow as far as weather goes. A lot of snow in the upper central parts, but the big story is going to be Sunday night. Need to pay attention to that. So there you go. That's it. As I got, let's count the windows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I closed 23 windows. And we didn't crash the desktop. That's a good sign for the season, right? All right. Thank you, Betty. All right, have a great Friday, y'all. Whatever you're doing, enjoy this cool weather. It's going to warm up quick. And we'll watch these storms. I'll probably go live tomorrow. We'll talk about them. So have a good one. Be good. Be safe out there. And we'll see you maybe tomorrow. Same time, same place. I'll try to comb my hair. But there's no barbers, so we might start the hurricane season. I might be having a mullet. We'll all be looking like hippies. It'll be the hurricane hippie season. Thank you, Miriam. Appreciate that. Thank you, Michelle. You got it. See you later. Bye-bye.